is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Day Reviews. And today we're going to be going over Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 155, titled Fever. Now, last chapter, Panda gave some people some vicious body shots. And Yuji is now meeting with Hikari. Fushiguro was putting people to sleep. So we about to see exactly, hopefully get some more elaboration on what the fuck's actually going on with Karara's fucking curse technique or Hikari's, whatever the fuck's going on. But we about to hop right into this. Hikari says, Itadori, will you believe me if I said you could work 1 hour a day and make 1 million yen a month? Yuji's like, huh? Said, that depends on what I have to do. I mean, Yuji's like, fuck it, I'll make that money. He says, or he's pretending. Panda did give us some pointers. So, says, well, for that info, you gotta pay 200,000 yen. Damn. Yuji says, nah, I don't trust that. He says, you guessed it, it's a classic con. The swindler rakes it in by pretending to be rich and selling tips on how to get rich. Damn it. It's pretty obvious, but there's a stupid number of stupid people out there. It all has to do with the fever. What the hell's he talking about? But he's going in on people right now. Low key. He's going out here. He's like, I'm talking some real shit to you right now. You're listen up. Listen up. It all has to do with the fever, which I'm assuming has to deal with stupid people? You just like fever? Both the deceiver and the deceived are in a fever to change their lives. What the hell is he talking about? People get high on the fever and make mistakes. However, without it, people can't fall in love. And me, I love the fever. I guess it's just your vices. Your vices, spending money, living luxuriously. I don't know. Money? Is it money? Do you know a more direct way of dealing with the fever? Gambling? Yeah, you do know. Life itself is a gamble. Lots of girls have dumped me because they hate gambling, but they don't understand. Society tramples on guys who can't bet big and guys who don't know when to quit. Everyone gambles. What they hate is losing and going to ruin. What are you getting at, bruh? What is the correlation between what the fuck you... Does this have something to do with what you could do as a curse technique, or is this just certain shit that gets you off? I fucking love gambling, or my curse technique is a gamble between life and death, and I'm always willing to put my life on the line. Says, don't some people just want peaceful lives, says Yuji? Says, I don't know anyone like that, says Hikari. I love the fever, and the fever is gambling, and gambling is life, and love is control. So, I mean, I get what he's saying, but man, he took a roundabout way to get there. He took a roundabout way to get there. Because he loves the fever, so he loves gambling, and gambling is his love, and by knowing how to control that fever, or by loving it, he knows how to control that fever, so it gives him power over fucking gambling. I want to control this country's fever through this fight club. How big of a scale is the fight club you're working on? Is it a small scale? Is there a lot of prominent figures in there? Because there's a lot of chaos going on currently. Says now that the existence of cursed spirits is public knowledge and Jujutsu headquarters is barely functioning, this is my chance to expand the business. I guess that answers my question. I want to take care of all obstacles so that I can take advantage of the coming revision of Jujutsu regulations and make the publicly acknowledge the existence of the Fight Club. Anyway, I need a strong piece on the board. Itadori, I mean, yeah, that's a good piece to have. I mean, he is not dumb. He's like, you, motherfucker, you strong. You got hands. You ain't got to use cursed energy to deliver the hands as brutally as you deliver them. Nah, I need that here. Says, want to get high on my fever? And just, they put the twinkling thing in there, bro. He just, I know Itadori is like, bro, what? I hear you, but there's a lot of other shit going on, fam. Like, fam, we gotta do other shit. And he's remembering the plan and says, bring up Jujutsu High last. Says, boss, I need to ask you, boom chaka. Chaka chaka boom. His ringtone is going off. Chaka chaka boom boom chaka. It's Karawa calling. Oh yeah. And he just ignored it. He ignored the fuck out of him. He's like, I've got business to attend to. Says, Itadori, you want a drink? Sure, but no alcohol. Also, the way he's looking at the phone, maybe he didn't pick up on purpose because he already knows what it is. Fuck it. She might send a text message. He might read it. Says, sure, but no alcohol. Says, why not? Can't handle your liquor? It's not that. It's just, I'm underaged. You don't look like the type to care, says Hikari. But Itadori does care. Says, did you know Satoru Gojo can't drink either? Really? And he's pouring up a cup, says, oh? Who's Gojo? Besides, it's more like I can't. What? What does that mean? And Gigi on Yuji playing aloof like, I don't know who the fuck Gojo Sensei is. Says all sorcerers know Satoru Gojo. Why pretend you don't? Hikari's like, listen fam, you could be on the motherfucking rock. You could be new to this shit. It don't matter. If you set foot in this, you know who the fuck Gojo is. You ain't got no fucking choice. To infinity and beyond, motherfucker. And he's just drinking his ass off. Are you a spy from Jujutsu High? And then Yuji panics, says, no, wait, Damn. And he throws the glass at him. And then he does this. Which, what the hell are those? Are those doors? Tables? Windows? What the fuck are those? Where did they come from? Yeah, I think they're doors. And he tries to just slice this motherfucker in half with the doors. But somehow, you already knew what it was. You already knew what it was. Yuji speed. Yuji speed is not to be fucked with. Because he jumps up before that. And I know for a fact that shit was not a slow attack. Yuji's like, hey, listen to... And Hikari coming for the beatdown. Throws up a knee. Itadori backs back. Said, just listen, what the fuck? And more doors coming upon him. Right upon execution style. Like, coming for your neck in the guillotine. And so they lock him in. Says, just listen. And he's like, when I get a call from Karara, and he is now just laying in the punches, bruh. And they are educated brawler fists. It's some brutal kicks. They did say this, man. I mean, listen. Yuta did say this man had more potential or was stronger than him. And that's a scary sight. And Yuji's been going up against some extremely strong individuals. And Yuji's strong in his own right. Yuji, you gotta figure out what's going on with Throw Head. But Yuji's tough as shit. It don't even fucking matter. Yuji will take a fucking beating and keep on ticking literally until his dying breath. And then he'll come back and fight some fucking more. And he's gotta keep fucking Sukuna in check. But he gets this fucking forward up kick. Says, it means something's up. Yeah, I could tell based off of the phone call. Cause like, why would she call him? She's just gonna show up in the fucking office. But Yuji trying to block as best as he can. I don't even know if he's still wedged in between this thing. He still remember what Fushiguro told him. Says, we've only come to request Hikari's cooperation. Damn. And he grabs this motherfucker by the collar. He's like, you think it's just gonna be free? You think these hands just gonna be free? But he gives him a headbutt. But this nigga, it seems to be unfazed, bro. Like, I wasn't expecting his eyes just to remain focused. Like, hey, I noticed that you hit me with this headbutt. Good shit. Keep it coming. Nah, fam. Like, that's not what I was expecting. Babe, nah. And Yuji got a hard ass head and said, listen to me. Says no. Cause now I feel cold. She talked about this nigga being hot. And if that nigga's on a hot streak, meaning like a gambler, and he's feeling cold, and you threw him out of his rhythm, and this nigga loves to gamble, nah, bro. He's unsheathed. He's ready. So back to the fight with Kurara, which seems to be at a stalemate because nobody can make any progress based off of where they're standing. Says we're at a deadlock. Perfect. Kurara, we aren't necessarily on Jujutsu High side. You know the current situation in Tokyo, right? The barriers appearing all over are related. There was an unprecedented Jujutsu terrorist attack. We need Hikari's cooperation. She says, you excluded us first, so it's your own fault. We're not with Jujutsu High. Says, what happened between you and the higher-ups? Panda says, they fought with the conservative faction. And conservative doesn't mean with regard to regulations. They have specific ideas about what Jujutsu should be like. They like conventional Jujutsu that's easy to understand, like Kukasaki's curse technique. Cause that shit does get complicated. They're like, hold on, bro, we don't need nothing too complicated. Cause if you bring that complicated shit in here, you're asking, you ask for trouble, but you're asking for a buttload of fucking trouble. Cause you now at this point, you're a fucking threat. Cause we don't even know, fool. That's like walking around with a bunch of Isaacs, bro. Because you don't even know what the fuck they can actually really do. It's like we don't know. It could be anything, bro. And at that point, we can't fucking trust you. You say that, oh yeah, watch me release my Shikai. Yeah, gather around, motherfuckers. Gather around as you become lulled into my lullaby of genjutsus. Nah, fam, nah. They don't want those problems. Since over time, Jujutsu has blended with tech. Word? That's a thing? I guess with curse swords, will somebody inevitably have guns? And what's his curse technique that's more around technology or tech based? How does that work? Says, like those curse videos that were popular a while back. And when it starts affecting curse techniques, the conservatives start to grumble. Ah, I see. Like, just how there might be like curse paintings and all this other stuff. When you actually have like curses or videos about these things and they actually come out of the screen, or like more people are able to see it. Yeah, more people are able to see it. Thus creating more curses based off of the fear that comes from. Okay. Alright, GG. Alright, that makes sense. It says, Ken's curse technique is a perfect example. Excuse me? The big shots have it all backwards. That's why they lost. But Satoru Gojo always cleans up your messes. That's true. And everybody knows it. And that's why everybody in Jujutsu High or Jujutsu in general knows who the fuck Gojo is. Because he is the one. Says, so why do you need us? Maybe you're lying and came here for some other purpose. GG. They also, I forgot. Well, I thought that was common knowledge that he was sealed. Says Gojo Sensei got sealed. That's why we lost. The look on her face is like, are you what? No, bro, that should be that is the appropriate reaction. Excuse me? He did what? You mean that nigga was effectively All Might, bro? It was like he did where? No, we gotta get that nigga back, bro. We need that nigga back. Oh, she doesn't believe him. That is also an appropriate reaction to. It's like there's absolutely no fucking way. That's how high of a pedestal fucking Gojo is on. I was like, bruh, there's no way that happened. Nigga, I believe anything else that came out of it. The hell no. That? He lost? He sealed? Nah, nigga, nah. Nah, nigga, nah. He's like, oh, Kurara doesn't believe us. I know the feeling, but Kurara's the person closest to Akari. Whoa, I was about, what are these hand signs? But Fushiguro out here throwing some more chaos out here. Rabbit escape. You damn rabbits. And I think she finds the rabbits adorable because she's taking a back. Rabbits. It's gonna get you every time. It's gonna get you every time. It says if we convince Kurara, negotiations with Kakari will go more smoothly. Word? I mean, well, shit. How are all the rabbits gonna get to her? Because the way he built it, or the way it's coming out, well, yeah, what's that forward progress gonna look like? Can he get to her? What? Nah, is she a black hole? Like a black hole? Not more so pulling in, but like, you know, that's similar. When they say it's similar to Gojo's technique, because that's kind of what a black hole does. You would already been pulled in, but from the outside perspective, like you're still like either in standstill or slowly moving towards the apex. But yeah, no. I don't know. But either way, guys, that's the end of the chapter. I feel like they're building up. I mean, of course they're building up for some shit, but like I would like to understand Hikari's technique, because it seems like they said, oh, it ain't one of them straightforward ones. This shit's complex, and much like gambling, that shit could get chaotic. But that makes sense though, because it's a cursed technique. It makes it strong. Chaos everywhere. Chaos control. But no, that's the end of the chapter, guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and check out some of the other content on the channel. Past that, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.